I want to see if this is recording properly now. This should be recording, and if it is recording, welcome to the podcast, everybody. It's been far too long. We had to do a double take intro. We never do that. We never do two intros. We never have to double take an intro.
I thought I could move him if need be.
Is this better?
I could move him too if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
A little better.
We actually on the podcast we've never actually had to do a retake intro. So this is absolutely.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This feels odd to me, and I don't like it.
This is weird, and I don't have the genuine magic from the first time. I'm not going to fake it till I make it. So, for you guys watching, we have, again, the homies coming through, child-friendly YouTuber known as Chief-O-GM. We have... That is not child-friendly. We have So Awesome, we have Skyward The Hero, Kuko, Hyper Duke, along with EJ, Mascot Johnson, and Pirdeful Prince.
Mascot Johnson.
All right, so as long as everyone knows who they are, the titles are checked out, and everyone's all happy. Let's get started with this podcast. Now, there's a couple of things, just a teensy little thing I want to get off the bat first. Number one, I have been.
How's Megan?
So right now, everybody, who here has been hit with like the turning back to school, like dropping subs? Not subs, but like views. Like when school kicked up, subscriber count dropped. Like views, everyone was just like, whoa.
Oddly enough, I'm getting new subscribers and I haven't done a damn thing recently.
I meant views.
Dropped.
Alright, views dropped the second school started.
School.
Get like low hundreds and now I'm getting barely 50s or something like.
It's like, I get it because not everyone has time to sit around and watch a YouTube video anymore. It makes perfect sense.
I do.
To race. Oh god.
But you know, it's just such a like downer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of us were like, it's just such a downer. I mean, because I don't really care about the numbers too much, but it does tell me someone's watching my content or not. So I did a stream. I got like 37 views. I was like, oh, that's a gut punch. Okay.
Cry about it.
I mean, all
I want to say is my views haven't dropped.
All I want to do.
Oh, you beast.
Yeah, my 2 views have not dropped.
Exactly.
Almost that.
Like times that by like 15, and then yeah.
30. To be
So yeah,
honest.
I got like around there.
Yeah. I mean,
also
the
have
reason why my
noticed-
YouTube channel stays stagnant is because I don't post content ever. It just kind of exists.
See, but here's the thing. Only if I upload a Dragon Ball video, it gets to 30. If it's not Dragon Ball, it stays at the 20s.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Everything I upload is Dragon Ball pretty much, so.
let me ask you all a serious question here. This is a very serious question. What is the most awkward situation you've ever had dealing with your ex-girlfriend? Because this is actually one of the topics on this list here. Just dealing with an ex-girlfriend.
Well, allow me to dip out.
Doesn't apply to me because I don't have an ex. I do have an ex-girlfriend.
You act like we didn't happen, Kuko.
Whoa, fruit basket.
If you guys are aware, before Al got in between the time between Tree and Megan, Al was with me and
Well, okay.
Alright, we got a couple fruit things. Whoa, let's not do this.
First off, two things. Number one.
With me, I mean a rivalry.
Number one, 2 things. One, don't pass me around like I'm a blunt at like a campfire. 2.
I'm not doing that. Oh shit.
Which is most important here.
Al, Al, number 1, I can't help this blunt decide I want to grow legs and walk around the campfire. 2, what's next?
Next.
2.
Campfire. Alone. Come on.
I'm not a man whore. Let's get that
Okay.
straight.
2, you're right, you're not a man whore, you're just a straight up whore.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Listen, we haven't reached the 30-minute mark, guys. Let's chill out.
You gotta let me get to the shade throwing part of the stream first, guys. Come on.
That's not me throwing shade, that's me stating facts. There's a difference.
Is this even a podcast? Or
It's just a roast. Yeah, like it's just let me do my podcast. Like listen to me. I understand I have been gone. I understand I've left you all abandoned. I dadded you all. I get that. But you ain't gotta hit me with the flames.
Where were you? Getting milk?
Okay, Al, I'm very sorry I hit you with that one. I should have waited. Now,
We need to calm down.
Back to what we were talking about. Awkward experiences with ex-girlfriends. Awesometon, go.
Why me?
Because I trust you to help me. Listen to me right now. I need someone to
I
carry
said I was gonna dip when you asked that question
Too
first.
late. You're in it.
So, Awesometon, if you want me to, I can take your turn and also
Pass
still
on
have
the
one for
stick.
I
myself.
passed my turn on to Pride. Here's the talking stick.
Why would you do this?
So, so here, let me ask it this way. Do you want me to tell you a story about,
Just the
tell you better.
awkwardness.
No, there's two awkward stories, mind you. But one of them has to do with a girl I dated for 2 months, and the other one has to do with my abusive ex. So, which one do you want to hear now, and which do you want to hear later?
Did
That's
you get
the
your
question.
pee-pee touched
The
at
better
all?
one.
What only
Sure,
now?
I guess.
I care if you got your pee-pee touched. Did you get your pee-pee touched?
Al, that was actually, now that I think about it, both of them did. But,
Which one touched it worse?
Which one touched it harder?
Definitely the abusive one, but that was
Okay.
also not consenting. But, that's
Well, I mean, we're really just asking what is the most awkward moment you've ever had with a girl. Not like with an ex. We're not asking
Okay.
for like the life story. We just want awkward moment, please.
Alright, so most awkward moment. Whenever I broke up with the one first off that I had been dating for 2 months, I never really liked her in the relationship. I didn't really want one with her. I just ended up dating her for some reason, and I was like, well, damn.
Carry on.
It was just like, well, damn, why the fuck am I with you? And then she's just like, do you want your jacket and stuff back? And she just kind of showed up at my house, and she was like, here, take this stuff back. And it was like my jacket. And she's like, I'm going to message you on Kick. And I was like, all right. And then before that, I had blocked her on Kick, and I didn't unblock her, period. And that was like a couple months later, I was just like, I wonder, send her a message on Facebook Messenger. And she just goes off on me, and then never responds again. I'm like, I'm sorry that I did exactly what you told me to do when you said never talk to me again.
Okay, that wasn't exactly awkward, but I'd give it to you. What about you, Kuko?
But-
Kuko, what is the most
That's why I said I
awkward?
had to.
Kuko didn't have an ex, so this situation, Kuko, what's the most awkward situation you've been in with a woman?
Oh shit!
Fuck you!
Oh, this is better. So Kuko, tell me
Oh,
about how
woman.
you're trying to do your Xenoverse characters.
Well, Kuko's there. Come get
Fuck you!
Let's hear it.
Kuko,
Let's hear it.
let's hear it. Do it.
Bro, can you get out of the ASMR chant? Can you just speak like a normal person?
Jesus.
I really
Christ.
don't like being
And welcome
breathed
to
down
the
my neck every 2 seconds.
I hate both of you. Listen to me. You're not wrong. Kuko's dodging this question because you guys won't shut up. Come on, let's hear it.
All right, Kuko, answer.
I'm dodging it because I don't have a girlfriend and that's not fair.
No one said
said-
girlfriend.
he said
We
woman.
said girl.
All right,
Friend.
Too many to choose from.
I don't care. Pick it out. Pick an awkward moment
Too
with a
many
woman
fish in the
friend.
pond.
Figure it out.
Guess when some chick in high school called me a light switch. That was awkward.
Why did you call you?
What?
Wait a minute. Wait. Why did you call it a light switch?
Oh, she was telling. Okay, she was saying you're easy to turn on.
Oh god.
Saying, are you a light switch because you're turning me on, and it was the most
Oh.
pretty bullshit I've ever heard.
That's
The real question is, did you make moves though?
obviously.
I just looked right back at my PlayStation Vita, didn't say a word. I
This
couldn't
man!
respond to that.
This man. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
I'm not responding to that. It
Listen
wasn't
here.
my night.
You listen here. You find this girl. You call her up and you pound that. Call her up.
And when you
Horny,
get there,
holy shit.
You
here,
call her
whenever you
up.
get there,
You tell her
I
it's
know.
been years and I'm sorry I failed you, but I am ready now. And you go pound that and you tell your success story to your children.
No, I don't even know her name. I don't know her name.
Kuko, that's better then. Kuko, that's even better.
Oh
You
my
don't know her
God.
name. You don't have
This
an emotional
random
attachment.
chick. Wait, okay. So this
It was
random
a
chick
complete
walked up.
stranger.
Is
I was in gym
Okay.
class. I was just playing video
Oh
games.
shit.
Kuko's a player.
Gym class? Kuko, you was in gym class?
my boy,
Oh,
she's
shit.
straight womanizing without
Playing
trying.
video games. I was just playing my video game in gym class. She just says that, and I just continue playing video games. It was too awkward.
So like,
I would have been awkward too.
I don't
Say that. I don't even know who you are.
would have looked at. I would have been all bet.
Do I know you? Do I know you?
Nah, knowing Al, he would have been all like leans in closer. You, me, locker room.
Okay. So like, all right. So Chief, because you've had a couple of exes, what's the most awkward moment you've had with your ex?
Austin pass. Pass.
You only get one pass per like
Pass
topic.
the stick.
Like I was saying, like you only get one pass a podcast. Are you gonna waste it this early?
Pass.
You're gonna pass this early in the podcast. We haven't even gotten far. We're 10 minutes in.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Washington
Fresh
waste.
and
You
me,
can.
and I don't even have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
You actually had an awkward moment. I don't.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. All right.
Okay, but now Al.
I would come at our two mutes, but Hyper and EJ aren't talking, so we'll just ignore that.
Okay, so like, does it have to be most awkward ex for all of us, or just most awkward moment with a girl?
We have to do exes because it's interesting. It's actually part of the topics. Now, I would go girl, but it's exes. And the situation is Kuko got an exception because, well, he ain't about that lifestyle. He's more of a free spirit. He just wants to hit it and go.
I mean, I kind of just said.
Up with like my most awkward.
I kind of said like
tell you about like a
it was
awkward
Friday.
moment with a
I said
group of
hello, and
girls?
she just like stared at me.
wait. So you just walked up to her and go, hi. She's looked at you like, oh, God. Like, stared at you?
Yeah.
Dude, she was in... Dude, you should have whipped out your penis and just like, what now? Just whipped it out and looked at her. It was just like, what now? Let's make moves.
I'm pretty sure that might have gotten him arrested.
Probably. It's in the cafeteria.
That's
Yeah, you've been
Dude,
arrested.
I would do it if I was in
But
high
that's not
school.
good. That's not
Well,
good. She
listen.
doesn't excite him.
If I was in a high school and a dude whipped out his penis while talking to him, like, dude, put your penis away. I'm talking about a hot dog. I don't need your wiener out either. That would have been really, like, I would have made it hilarious. I'm like, dude, why do you get your wiener on? I'm trying to eat a hot dog over here. Be considerate, you douche.
Can I put a ketchup on top?
I'm weird.
Why are you...
But why?
I'm about to treat this like it's like Survival Island. Like, all right, let's do a group vote. Who gets kicked out of this podcast today? You are the
She's
weakest
like shocked
link.
and awe.
All right.
Hyper.
Like hello.
Okay. So I guess it's my go because everyone has told their stories.
She's pretty hot too.
My most awkward moment with an ex-girlfriend has had to be I can't drop names because some of you guys watch this podcast. Anyway, shout out to the homies who watch the podcast, ladies. So one of those awkward moments I've ever had with an ex is I wasn't really hooked up in a relationship just yet, but me and this girl were kind of flirty back and forth. And one of my boys, like, we're like in a building, and my boy's sitting across from me. He's like, "Yo, Mark," and I'm like, "Yo, person," because I forgot his name. So I went over there. I literally yelled "person." That's not me quoting because I don't remember his name now. His name's Eli, but I yelled "person." So I went over there. He's like, "You forgot my name?" I'm like, "You darn skippy idiot." The person sitting right across from him is my ex. My back is to that, and I am not looking that demon in the eye. You can forget me pulling the pin on that grenade. I'm not stupid. I've seen how World War II ended. Anyway, so I'm talking to Eli. She's back
Germans
to me.
got blamed.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be the Germans. Anyway, so she's basically like staring me down, and there's like daggers in my back. So Eli like looks over my shoulder and sees her, and he's like, he kind of nods to her for me to turn around. I'm like, all right, Eli, well, it's been dope. Dap him up, turn around. I did a spin move around his chair, took a quick glimpse at her, and kept going. I have never seen a woman more angry in my life. Me and Girlie, like who I'm kicking at the time, we go to like a store, come back, and she is still staring at us like she's about to kill us. And I'm like, wow, man, I gotta decide. Do I defend this new chick and try to form a relationship? Or do I abandon her and see if she can survive on her own, in which she then has earned even more of my affection? I don't know what to do. I had to make a call in which I just walked faster. I had to make a call, bro. And I was like, all right, I was like, yo, let's speed up. Come on, let's rapido, vente. I gotta get out of here. I turned Hispanic. I turned into Speedy Gonzalez for a quick moment.
Speedy Gonzalez.
No lie.
Hey, look.
I look
My
like
teacher
Sonic the
called.
Hedgehog how fast my legs are moving. This isn't me garbaging. This is me being right.
Viva! I'm not sorry.
He's not.
Okay. So,
Yes.
as far, I mean, this isn't shade throwing right now, but we're still going to just do a little bit of shade.
Oh,
What is the most annoying thing that you guys have ever seen someone do in our generation as far as, like, social media wise? Like, it's the people who retweet their own tweets makes me mad. But what is, like, the most annoying thing you see people do in our generation when it comes to social media?
Art thieves, OC thieves, anything like that.
I'm gonna lay my penis on your forehead, Kuka.
That's
On
a pretty
people who
close
keep
line.
asking artists to do free shit for them.
That's called hobknocker.
What about you, Chief?
Pretty close line.
Because Chief hates our generation. So, Chief, what is the most annoying thing that our generation does on social media?
Social media.
Yeah.
Inspirational messages.
Oh my god. Oh my
Chief,
god.
are you a hater?
They're just the corniest things in the world.
Uh,
Like, leave those to, like, the people that do that for a living. Like,
dude, there was a kid who took a photo
Chief
of
hates inspiration.
no,
or the
it's
people
not.
that just go find quotes.
Yeah.
They don't, like, they just go find quotes and put it down there. I'm like, that's so
Chief needs
boring.
inspiration.
That's a lie, dude. Like, EJ, I'll pitch out of here. But no, straight up on the honesty tip, I've seen someone, like, at my high school when I went to it, on his Instagram, take a picture of the high school itself, and then have the quote in the top going, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And I'm like, are you stupid? Our high school not only sucks, but there were kids in the bathroom currently snorting cocaine. What are you talking about? What kind of journey is that?
Oh, God.
Cocaine.
Like, it's not.
I'll explain that later. All right, what about you, Awesometon? Because I know you're there.
Oh, he's there.
Lol.
Leave it to Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. Oh, we're talking about Shia LaBeouf? All right, yo, Pride, tell us, Shia LaBeouf. Pride, tell us what's up, man. Tell us about, what you hate about our generation on social media.
You know, first I'm going to preface this with fuck you, Al, on that one. But then second off,
Anytime.
let's see here. I'm saying, like, memes themselves are all right, but then you get to the point where people will, on social media, spam the same meme over and over. Like, save it to their phone, then resend it, and it floods my page. They will, like, beat the dead horse, if you know what I mean by that one, as in, memes have lifespans.
Harambe.
Harambe. Where people are still using that this year.
I don't understand the problem with that, Pride. Are you trying to tell me that my memes are stale? What are you trying to say, Pride? Are you trying to tell my entire subscriber base that their memes are stale?
What are you trying to tell me that your sole subscriber base, your memes are stale?
Hashtag
Nonsense.
stale memes in the comments. Can we get a hashtag stale memes in the comments? Please give me that. That'll make my day.
That pisses me off. And then the number one meme as of right now that pisses me off is where people will, on Facebook, for example, post like, this is how you do this, or how can you do this, like a question, then have a video beside it. If you know what I'm talking about now.
Oh, okay. They're like the meme
Yes.
videos.
I'm familiar with that one.
Okay, for example, like remember seeing one where it's like, this is how do you eat coleslaw, like that. And then the next one just had to be throwing it in the trash. A video of him throwing coleslaw in the trash. That's
Man,
fine.
You don't understand. It's actually art. According to
and the
Akira
dumb-
Toriyama in the original manga, it was always planned to end at the coleslaw arc. You clearly weren't reading the manga.
The dumb don't judge a book by its cover challenge bull. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Died. I thought that died.
Okay. Well, okay. Wait, Austin is clearly making noise. It's either Austin or his cat. We'll just assume it's Austin.
I mean,
Austin. Tell us.
Maybe it has died, but like it was dumb while it was there.
How the
All I'm
fuck
gonna
did I forget
say-
chainmails?
Wait.
Okay, look. All I'm gonna say is memes are now overrated. They're not special anymore.
Yeah.
That's actually a factual
Not
statement.
me.
That's actually a factual statement. By the way, if you guys want to add him on Twitter, his Twitter is @Awesome10. Please be sure to tweet at him and follow him after the podcast. Anyway,
What?
now you can at him.
I said come at me. I didn't mean literally come at
You're welcome.
Hang on, you said it's his Instagram.
I'm not down
right?
to screw with like edgelords
Can't
these
hear
days.
Austin at all.
He called him edgelord.
Hang on, did you say it's his Instagram?
Man, I didn't know we were talking about that.
No,
old
we're not
European
going that
edgelord.
far. That'd be annoying. All right, so
Right. Listen.
110% though. What is the most annoying thing that bothers you about our generation when it comes to social media, Austin? Like, what is it?
Memes.
Memes? Really?
I'm serious. Like memes are kind of annoying to me now.
Why?
When I was younger, you know, back when memes were just a random picture with
You
little
are a
text.
babble. What do
shit
you
around
mean
it.
back when you were younger?
They don't.
I mean, when I was like fucking 6.
Never
You know,
said
You
one
mean
word.
back when you were a sperm cell? You couldn't enjoy them? What you
Exactly.
talking
Back when I was a fucking sperm cell and memes were stale as shit and they didn't like repost the same thing a million times.
Yeah,
Boy.
memes have
Back when
legitimately
memes
become
were
a
special,
virus.
that's what I liked.
Yeah.
But now it's like, dude, one new meme can last us half a year.
Dude, do you remember the What Are Those
one
meme?
year
The
ago,
What
it
Are
was-
Those meme lasted an entire year. At
Yeah,
That's
that
what I
was
mean.
like 3
I was
days.
so confused by that because there was people in my school looking down at people's shoes and screaming, "What are those?"
now I
And
will openly
unaware of this meme, was just like, "What the fuck are you talking
now
about?"
I will openly admit and
Yeah.
confess that I perpetuated that meme's continuation due to the dinosaur Jurassic Park theme they had to where what are those like that actually
Oh my god.
that I perpetuated that meme and I will die happy that I did that. But for me, the number one thing that makes my generation, like, that makes me mad about our generation when it comes to social media is, like, the blatant not caring for other people. Like, I've had people,
Shut up, Al.
I just made a new Snapchat. I have a lot of people add on Snapchat how to just recreate, connect with friends.
I was getting email confirmed.
Oh, God.
This stupid idiot. Anyway, one of my homies on Snapchat showed me this girl at a party drunk, stumbling over, passed out. Like, she flat out passed out. He just got it on Snapchat on his story. And, like, people are just pouring drinks on her, having a good time, joking. Like, yeah, I get it's a joke, but, like, if homie blacked out, and you thought to yourself, I need to raise my clout level. Let me Snapchat this. That way people think I'm interesting. That annoys me, because no one checked on this girl. No one cared. She was like, oh, she passed out. Who cares? In fact, we don't care so much. Let's actually put this on Snapchat for her to like to. It's one thing if you put it in your only circle and it was just only me and a couple friends who saw it. But they legitimately put it on his story and it's multiple different stories with the same thing over and over because everyone's got their phone out. Like
You know,
that annoys me.
since you're mentioning that, like, another example of that is how, like, memes will come out the day after, like, tragic events. For example.
Some of
Oh,
those are
the
hilarious.
freaking
So let's see here.
the Harvey
Edgelords.
memes.
Let's see here. Ariana Grande, for example.
Oh yeah.
Like, less than a day later, I remember going on to something, and I read the words "arena grenade," and I was just, and I was just like,
The Steve Harvey, Hurricane Harvey memes.
Oh my god.
Not funny.
Oh my god. Those
See, that's what I'm talking about. People just memeify everything these days. It's like memes aren't even special.
yeah, I mean,
I kind of get.
I could pick up a pencil and just write meme, and everyone's like, "Ha! It's a fucking meme."
Dude, on Tumblr,
This podcast
someone
is not
drew
sponsored. This
Hurricane
podcast.
Irma. I'm not joking. Someone actually drew that.
This
I
podcast
know.
is not
I
sponsored,
see
but
that.
please be sure to add us and send us all of your memes on Twitter. Specifically, the podcast is at @sawesometon at
Oh my god.
I'll
on
kill all of
Twitter.
you.
This is the official
okay,
podcast.
us-
That's the official podcast Twitter at @sawesometon.
Oh,
Please be sure to
what do
tweet
you do
all
that
your
to
memes that
Awesome
way if
Ton?
you guys are listening to the podcast.
I bet you they don't even know how to spell Awesometon.
I mean,
I bet.
luckily for everyone
A
watching,
lot of people
They can
don't.
spell memes.
yeah, I'd give it to you, but luckily for a lot of people watching, they get to see your name, like Sir Awesometon, in the podcast right now, for those watching at home. So.
Yeah, he does have the Discord thing, by the way.
Well, fuck me in the ass.
Gladly, Sir Awesometon.
Hey, Awesometon. Don't worry.
I
I'll
will
check your
take one
apology.
for the team. Oh my god.
Don't worry,
I was
Awesome, Tim. You can beat them.
Okay, so like I know everyone here.
The
is from
memes
different...
are strength in numbers.
I know everyone here is. The reason I say that is because no one's actually gonna actually do it. That's why we do it. Anyway, if someone actually tweets at him some memes after this podcast goes up, I will actually apologize on Twitter if he actually gets those. But please tweet him if you do. I would love to see it. Anyway, moving on. Moving right along. So like okay. I'm gonna ask you this, and it's like 110% serious because we're all male here. I mean, except for the Sky's both, but everyone's male here. So my thing is,
And Kuka.
and
Hey, yo.
so everyone here is attracted to females, from what I've gathered, right?
I don't know about Sky there.
Okay.
There's a couple.
Everyone here is
And
attracted.
I'm not too. I'm also. This isn't shade or anything. I'm not too sure about EJ after what he said earlier today.
Okay. So to be fair, everyone here isn't attracted to human beings. Can we all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic. If you didn't agree, you're
Hey,
stupid.
Hyper! I made that meme. That doesn't count.
Okay. So my question, so my thing is pretty simple here. What is the one thing a girl or a guy, depending on your thing, and please let us know in the comments below, what is the one thing a girl or guy can do that would instantly make you, like, consider being with them, like, a relationship? Like, what is the one thing that someone can do just to win you over immediately? If they know nothing about you and they just do it to win you over, what would it have to be?
Alright. I can go first.
I mean,
Hyper's DMing me memes right now. What have you done, Owl?
I am not ready for that.
all right, go for it, Pride. Go for it.
The quickest way to my heart is to go up to me and, like, make puns nonstop. As in, I don't mean your normal everyday puns. I mean to the point of it causing me physical pain, cringing at them. As in, like, I don't know why.
Ever heard of the movie Constipation?
What?
It hasn't come out yet. That's one. But then you'd have to keep
Yeah, they do
going.
it already.
And then yes. See, welcome to my pungin. I'm the pungin master.
All right,
Oh,
moving
God.
on before we all die of cringe. Chief, please,
Until I die of cringe.
Chief, rescue us. Chief, please rescue us. Chief, what is the one thing a girl can do to win you over immediately at the start of any relationship? Go.
Strip.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You're easy.
Wait,
I made Chief a little too well on
wait, what's the one thing a girl can do?
No.
You don't know?
this one. Chief, I gave you the way out. Just say my-
The way out.
Yes,
You
I gave
legit
you the way out.
said strip. You are both easy as hell. I'm sorry.
You're one to
Not
talk.
really. No,
What are you talking about?
Yeah, big man, you're one to
I don't know.
talk.
It's like,
You caved in pretty easy.
Big man, before you say
I don't want to
ladies
hear
went over,
anything, Mr. Light Switch. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Like,
Know who that was? Like,
That makes it better. She just walked up, hit him with a one-liner, he rejected her with the coldest shoulder.
how does a girl send you a pickup line?
I know!
And then you you just don't say anything.
Yeah, I
You
mean, that's
want to sit
at
after
the
and then you
very
don't say
least.
anything after.
What makes
At the
it
very
so
least, you're
much
supposed to give
better?
respect.
What makes it so
Decline or
much better?
accept.
What
Not
makes
just
it...
not say anything.
Yeah, what makes it...
Mystery to be seen.
What makes
Like,
it...
Yeah, I mean, decline
He
or
took-
accept. Don't click that X to the top right.
Here's what you
Don't
guys
shut
forget.
off your console.
It's not like he took gym with this girl one time. When you take gym
Been
for at least
there.
like a semester, which means
yes.
he saw her multiple times and never thought to himself,
Never
is
thought
that?
to listen
I
to the
saw
roll
her
call.
once and never noticed her again.
You mean you avoided trying to see her?
What
again.
about the next day?
Yeah, like
I don't recognize people. I didn't
that
know
girl could
her
be
name.
like her shit could be like wrist deep in her own blood, dying in a bathtub, like a bathtub of her own blood, because you
Big
turned
Man
her
didn't
down
freaking say
and
anything.
didn't
He just
say anything.
Turned around and started playing PlayStation Vita. Use the Vita at that.
Right, do you know how
Listen,
hurt? Do you know how hurt?
Vita.
Yo, how hurt would any one of you be if you talked to a girl, especially Meg? If I had talked to my girl right now, if I was talking to Megs, and I like gave her my heart and soul, and she turned around and played her Vita, I would question dying for a second.
Basically like what happened to me Friday.
I'm in.
Hello and just did not say
If
anything.
the girl, okay, look, if the girl I was talking to did that, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah. Like,
She just sat there and stared. It's like, alright then.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got 46 points right
all right. So
That's a
after
63-year-old
okay,
girl.
I'm probably gonna title this like podcast "Light Switch." No lie. And-
Light switch. Do it.
Like, Krista, I want you to understand you are now a designated member of this podcast every week. You will have to find time to be in it. You don't have a choice. Because we need to find out the evolution of you. You've been designated. Are you up to the task?
Evolution of me? What are you talking about?
So,
I'm
like,
just a
you're
guy
all-
who sits in his room drawing dirty stuff.
Fantastic, he's on board, boys. We didn't get a no!
It wasn't a no. It wasn't a yes either.
Alright, so since we've, talked off for a little bit, let's go back to the topic. Austin, what is something a girl can do to win you over at the start of a relationship? Besides whip out her penis.
Someone should really start taking notes for this one.
Well, now you're making this hard for me, Owl.
Score. Awesome.
Oh,
alright, look.
you're gonna win pride over with that
Something
kind of
a girl can do to win me over is come up to me, say she likes pizza, Coke, and playing video games, and then I'll just be like, I need to get to know you.
Just
Straight
a
up,
random
that easy.
stranger just strolls up. I like pizza, Coke,
Yeah,
and
if
video
they
games.
like all three of those
Hey,
things,
Austin.
and
You know,
he has at
I
least
like pizza,
7 of them days, I'll be like, any day.
Hey, Austin.
Yeah, that's it.
Have my babies.
Hey, Austin.
Ow.
What's up?
I like pizza, Coke, and video games.
Please
Where do
tweet
you
at
live?
the
How
official.
tall are you? And how big is your penis?
Let's see here. Where do I live? Statesboro, Georgia. 6'1", 8 inches.
I'm down and be by half an
Alright,
inch,
you know
boys.
what? I'm coming if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Oh,
Please
yeah.
tweet at the
Hey,
official
don't worry,
Twitter.
You will be.
Wait a minute.
I'll see that.
Please
I'll see that
tweet.
video.
I got you guys. Please tweet at the official Twitter of the Owlcast, @SAwesometon. It's the official Twitter @SAwesometon. Please tweet pictures of pizza, video games, and Coke. And please make
That's
sure.
only if you want to get with me.
Please be sure to tweet those photos at him, ladies. He is actively on the prowl.
Okay, so you guys, if you don't want to get with him, actively send him 2 of those 3. That's not the 3rd.
No. If you don't have pizza, it's an automatic no. You have to understand that's
Oh yeah,
a
that is definitely
baseline.
true. Listen, pizza's my favorite, so if you don't send me pizza, the other two really don't matter.
I like pizza.
All right, Kuko. This is the ultimate test here. What can a girl do to win
Standards
you
are weird. Your standards are weird.
over? What can a girl do to win
My
you over, Kuko?
standards?
Come on, you're here, Kuko. I know you heard me. What can a girl do to win you over at the start of a relationship? Let's hear it. Like, what-
Nothing. You can't win me over.
He likes to play hard to get. That's all we got out of that. Don't worry about it, folks.
No, all I got is this guy's not alone. Let's continue.
We know.
you-
We know Hikuko likes to play hard to get because the light switch situation didn't automatically win. That's an automatic dub for anybody else.
Well, I mean, I guess she was also a light switch because he kept her in the off position.
Jesus Christ! I actually felt pain in my left pancreas.
And see how
What's
you
your
were saying-
pancreas again?
And see how you guys were. Oh, it's where all the pain in your body goes. But how you guys?
No,
were
it
saying,
isn't. It's an actual body part. I
but
know.
It's a pancreas.
Oh god.
Moving right along
yeah,
to
yeah.
Sky. Sky,
And
please, Skyward, please tell us. We're not letting him get this word in. Skyward, please tell us. What is something a girl can do to win you over at the start
What
of
is
any
something a
relationship?
male can do to win you over?
Shut up.
What is something a non-binary can do to win you over at the start of any relationship?
Sky, I want you to preface this with which one it is. Male
Okay,
or female?
look, I'm
Because I'll put
straight.
you with both.
I'm straight. I love girls, okay?
As a rainbow.
Until I come into the picture, you
Hey,
He's
that-
great. As a
Sky,
rainbow.
don't worry. That's something we have in common. We both like girls. Now continue.
And
Oh,
female.
okay.
They're two different species.
Yeah, like there's the
Alright,
Homo millions.
All right, Sky's here.
Shit.
The level of thought this man has to do is unbearable right now.
Son of a bitch.
He's out here like, what do I find attractive in women?
No.
Nothing.
Think about it.
Oh,
Struggling with.
Let me explain.
Hi, Key, if you
Dude, I could think of something in 2 seconds. Not
Yeah,
even 2
same here.
seconds. 1 second.
Oh my god. Shit, it's because you guys took all the best ideas from me.
no one said this isn't like a class field trip where you have to like come up with something
Wait a
original.
minute. I can think of something instantaneously.
All right, let's hear it then, because you skipped out on it. So let's see what you got.
I don't want to
Done.
say it.
There you go.
Don't make me.
Just say it. Come on, Sky. I'm gonna poke you with a stick if you don't.
It's probably plays Universe, no lie.
Out of options, just choose the 2 magic words: ass or boobs.
Right on. See, I didn't include that in my list, but I feel like top 3 are the most important.
Yeah.
Skater awesome. Right on.
It's not just one thing, but it's multiple things.
Surfer man.
We don't
awesome.
care, say it. Go for it.
Thing,
Give
man,
us
come
give us a
on.
little mini list. We don't
All
care.
right, guys, let's listen to Sky. Let's listen to Sky. Everybody silent the Sky.
Okay, I would love a girl that they're nice, pretty, and funny, and will always be there for me. Love pizzas and games and all day drive. Like me.
Okay.
So you want a dog?
See, you
Oh,
told us
listen,
your
listen.
type, but we're asking what if a girl had all of that, right? What does she have to do to win you over? Like, you know what I mean?
Alright,
I'm telling you.
okay.
Like, it's not what will get you to like her, it's what would get you to want to bed her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let's go back to me after
For awesome
that.
thing, it just takes pizza, video games, and go.
No.
It's
we can
too
go back to
late.
me. If that was the answer, I got something
By the way,
better.
For clarification on mine, how I was making the puns earlier, it has to be that level of puns for at least an hour.
Oh
You have to be able to keep
God!
firing them.
Oh, I hate you. I hate your
You have to
existence.
beat me into submission.
All right, well, all right then. We know what pride is. He's a bottom. Go
A
on.
switch?
Tell us, Austin. What are your things?
A switch. A light switch.
Win by tap out.
Awesome. Win by timeout. Okay, whatever. Awesome. What do you think?
We went over this during your stream.
Okay, what's up?
Your switch.
Yeah,
Bacon's
what are your things, Austin? What are your things that a girl can do to win you over?
I hate all of you right now.
Alright.
I want you to know that.
If she... You know what? My answer was perfect. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
There's
you-
literally nothing else.
Pizza, video games, and go. That's all you need.
Yeah, like if she comes over, her face is at least above a 7. She has all
What's a
those
7?
things.
What do
Alright,
you mean
what's a 7?
above a 7? You
Yeah,
act like they
yeah,
didn't
what's
invent
above a 7?
bags. You act like bags were invented.
Whoa, okay, whoa. Wait a
Okay,
second.
when we say bags, we mean paper, not plastic.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys get me.
He means paper, not plastic. I mean, I don't care. I
I
put
mean,
a book
I
bag
guess
over you.
maybe
Call
for
it a
Sky,
day.
Actually, what I really need is a rubber. That's about it.
I feel it. I fantastically feel it.
So your standards are you have no standards. Okay.
Mine? Okay. So I'm just
Someone's
gonna-
finally getting it.
I'm gonna make mine real quick and easy.
Well, I'm getting it. He isn't.
I don't want to say this when I think about it. If I say what a
I
girl
get
can
it.
do to win
Do
me.
it.
Okay,
That
fine.
way I can tell Megan.
She's already done it though. Honestly, for a girl to win me
shit.
over, she just has to have like solid taste in music. Laugh at the jokes that only I would laugh at. Like if you laugh at my jokes and they're Marcus level jokes, like owl level jokes, like better than I expected type kind of jokes. You got me. Yeah, there is no.
Record to do good.
So 2004, like,
Yeah, like
Papa Roach memes.
Like for example, like on 110%, which I don't know if she's okay with this, but me and Meg, I think the moment that like won me over with Megs is me and her were holding hands, and like I was like, I made like a corny like Martin Luther King would be proud of this type joke, and she looked at it, she was like, I see piano keys, and I was just like, I like you a lot right now. Okay, yeah, I had that. I was like, me love you a long time. I see, and that's just what it was.
Okay.
That's Look, man, music is my thing. If you can get me with music, I'm reproducing with you. That's
Well, this is why me and Al will never get together.
So this is why me and Al should be a thing right now.
Trap music.
I like
Well,
every
you see,
genre
I
of music.
don't-
Though.
I don't know my song names, so Al will never get with me.
I like
Al,
every
wait, there
genre
was
of
some
music, and as long as
I would ship
I like
that
every
one.
genre of music, Pride. Even
You
that,
ever listen to some
just
trap stuff?
that's my least favorite. But I do like all
Heavy
genres.
metal?
I like
Heavy
that,
metal is
dude.
actually
I
good.
listen to every genre of music.
But, yeah. By the way, Al, on that topic of trap step real fast, have you found any more decent trap step?
Oh, I have. I'm not sharing it with you because you're a psychopath who hates everything I do and love. But I have.
Motherfucker, we sat there and we listened to a whole song, like, on...
Pretty girls like trap
on
music.
Facebook. That's a lie and a half, and you know it.
Pretty
Yeah,
girls
okay.
like Gambino. That's a promise. That's a factual statement. My girl likes Gambino. If your girl likes Gambino and can rap freaks and geeks and or sweatpants, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's a keeper, boy. My son came out. That's a keeper.
Alrighty.
He said, that's a gamer ball.
Shut up.
That's
Shut
a
up.
gamer ball.
Okay. I mean, everyone here is from a different cultural background. Everyone here everyone here is American except the Canadian, but we're not going to out him right now.
Oh, man.
Which was American at one
Yeah, we're not gonna out the fucking Canadian. himself.
But that being
Oh,
said,
sorry.
let there be known that we all have some form of opinion on the president right now. This is not that kind of podcast. So if you want some really in-depth, thoughtful competent exposition about the president, you're not getting it here. We're gonna go. We like him or we don't like him. That's about it, Philly. That'd be
Okay,
nice.
so
I'll just say this right here and now.
so you want one fucking word about this fucking Cheeto?
What are you? No. It's Kuko's turn. You go sit in the corner.
Oh. Okay.
That's all.
You just call him a moron. That's it.
Because they fucking moron. That's all.
What about you, Chief? What about
Okay.
you, Chief? What do you think about the
Well-
president?
Whatever.
That's it.
What about okay? What about Austin?
What?
What do you think?
What
What
was
do
the
you think
question?
about your president of the United States? What do you think about your president, your fellow president?
I live in Canada.
Dang it! He outed himself.
Oh, he knows himself. Damn it.
I said we're not gonna out the Canadians.
Well, look, I was born in America and I lived there until I was 6, so...
Not good enough.
Austin, no, Austin, tell me this. Why don't you just say something about your Canadian president?
Canadian.
The Prime Minister, I'll have you know, is Justin Trudeau.
The clap back.
You see,
The
my
clap
bad,
back.
Prime Minister. I'm sorry, I forgot he likes to wear barbecue sauce.
Okay.
Ribs.
Well, no.
Let's
Austin,
move
what do you?
on.
Austin, what do you think of Donald Trump currently as a president? What do you think?
He's one sexy ass Cheeto.
Alright, Coco, in all honesty, how you called him a moron, I'd rather be a moron with a bank account like his, as smart as I am now and poor like I am.
All right. What about okay?
I gave
so
you
I
that,
think
but he really doesn't need to be president.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, but he
He
won
actually
it through an
does.
election.
This is
You
not
got
no.
through an election.
Pride. This is not one of those podcasts.
Because
We
most
will
Americans
not stay on this topic for too long.
Now-
No, we will not. This podcast.
But here-
We are moving topics right now.
Ow,
I'm
let
giving
me
my
just say
opinion.
one thing.
I am the loudest one here, and you love it. I have the mic.
louder than
You love it.
I love you, microphone guy.
Okay, so let it be known. I feel like Donald Trump. I'm gonna be okay.
I love you, microphone guy.
Let me ask you guys a serious question here. Have you ever like told your friends you can do something that you didn't know that you thought you could do, but when you got to the point of doing it, you didn't know what you were doing at all, and you look stupid?
Oh, every time I say something.
Okay, so Al,
Come
I can give you a story about that one actually.
No, I'm saying like, have you guys like this isn't a topic. I'm saying like, have you guys ever like told your friends like, oh, I can totally climb that tree, and then you got to the point of like, all right, they're like, all right, do it then, and you go for it, and like, I have no idea how to climb a tree. Like, you ever had that situation?
Oh, no, I've never
Okay,
done that.
Like,
then
I'm
I
saying,
have.
you ever told your friends you could do something, and then when they
I
asked
have.
you to do it, you couldn't do it? You thought you
I
just
had it happen like once whenever I was like 7.
Born a prodigy, always am a prodigy.
Okay, Totoro.
Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that he avoids challenges. Now,
My
let's
thing
move on.
is, on an honesty tip, on 110%, I feel like that's exactly what happened to Trump. I feel like he was like, I could be a good president, and then he got to the job and was like, I have no clue what I am doing. I thought this would be easy.
In all fairness, he's done as much so far as our past 3. Now,
I just legitimately feel like he walked into office like, I can be president. This isn't hard. And then like
jokes out.
after the second day, he was like, I have no clue what I'm doing. I gotta do this for 4 more years.
That's why he has advisors.
I like how he's the guy with nukes. It's like, this guy has nuclear weapons. Let me piss him off purposely for no reason.
It just
Okay,
seems
but
like
in all
it's a
fairness,
smart thing to
North
do.
Korea has been pissed with us forever.
They really have been messing us for a while.
And-
Finally, we got a
and I mean,
president to say something about it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, rather than just be like, hey, if we ignore
oh my
that, it'll
goodness,
go away.
he has
It hasn't
nuclear
went away.
weapons. I mean,
Alright.
at least he's saying
No, not that kind of podcast. Moving on.
And the
fire and fury.
Moving on. We are all anime fans here, and we all watch
forced
our
my
own.
into the quantum overdrive.
Stop. We all watch different forms of anime, so I gotta ask you guys currently, what is your current favorite anime of this year? Or what do you think is the best anime of this year? You cannot say Boku no Hero. You cannot say Hiroaka. You cannot say My Hero Academia. What is your favorite anime of this year? Go.
Haven't watched it.
Definitely Dragon Ball Super.
Get out. Get out.
Okay, so I'll actually say this, and not for the anime itself, but for what has spawned from it. I will say Dragon Ball Super on the grounds of, have you been watching Facebook and all the admin pages that go around that? They dove on that like fucking vultures and like rip it apart on a daily basis. And it was like the most beautiful thing whenever it was coming out.
What about you, Kuko? What do you think is like your favorite anime or the best anime this year besides Boku no Hero?
Oh, girl, it's stupid. I love it. It's stupid. I love it. It's
Say it-
so dumb.
Say it
I
one more
love
time. What is it?
Oh, girl, it's so dumb, and I love it.
Okay, so what is your Twitter for those who are curious? Come on,
He has a
Kuko.
Twitter.
Kuko, what's your Twitter for those who are curious? Is it at Kuko Pesto? He's not responding. Hold on, I'm looking this up right now.
I am
Awesome.
responding. What are you talking about?
What is your Twitter right now? What is your Twitter?
I literally just said that it was what you said it was.
Oh, I didn't hear it. So we got at Kuko Pesto is his Twitter. We have it confirmed. Please send him all the memes from that anime. Just send any memes towards at
Oh,
Kuko
you
Pesto.
don't do that. No, don't.
Send him any GIF you can.
Send him nudes.
And for those for a limited time only, the first person to tweet at Kuko Pesto a picture of Kana from Dragon Maid, you win. Any picture, adult, child, or if you're that kind of person, you want to get the pedophile
But I
emoji too.
forgot what year it came out.
Send any photo of Kana from Dragon Maid on Twitter at him, at me and him in it. I want to see it. Just please do it. It'll make my day. I know it'll make him mad. Therefore, it makes me happy. For your sadness. Anyway, moving on.
Now, since you mentioned that, I've started like looking at Crunchyroll's list. What the hell? How much anime am I missing?
Dude, you're a pleb.
You have no idea.
You're a pleb, bro. Okay.
Like,
Speaking of
I
anime,
don't
because
doubt
this
it.
is actually
Please
on the
get on.
topic list. Speaking of anime, I gotta ask you guys a serious question here. What do you? By the way, we've reached the mark where we can talk mad.
Guess I got
freely.
skipped.
But what is your favorite? I mean, I'm sorry. You said you didn't watch it. What's your favorite anime of this year? I'm sorry.
I mean, it didn't come out this year, but I watched a little bit of it.
What was it? Yes.
Yeah!
I will give it to that boy.
okay, remember that is like archaic at this day and age.
But it's still good. Shout out to the boy chief who knows what's Gucci. No, moving on. We'll come back to anime in a minute. We're still here. We're not done. We're not going. What is the suavest or coolest anime character of all time? Take your pick. The coolest, most suave debonair man you've ever seen.
You're just jealous of my laser dick, baby.
All right, I get that joke. That's a meme. All right, what about you, Austin? Who is the suavest, coolest character of all anime that you've seen so far? Go. We'll wait. Come on, Austin, we gotta know.
He lost. He's gone. His is Boba.
Peace out. All right, Chief. What about you?
Wrong answer.
Okay, so is it actually him? Is it Bo Jiggler, the fusion of Boba Bo and Jiggler, Jelly Jiggler? Bo Jiggler from Boba Bo. No, Boba Bo. Bo Jiggler is the suavest, coolest anime character of all time.
You know what?
Arguably, he's right.
That with you.
Arguably, he's right. All right.
That's true. That's true. Both
But-
is awesome.
Okay, Austin's back. We gotta hear Austin. Who is the suavest?
Really
coolest-
believe all that?
Son of a bitch! I was hoping the topic would be done.
No, who is the suavest, coolest anime character of all time from what you've seen?
You're hitting me with questions I cannot answer, which is really
From what
dicking
you've
me
seen.
tonight.
From what you've seen.
This is an opinion question.
Exactly. I'm not good at
Do you
opinions.
not have an opinion?
I come in with facts, not opinions.
Okay,
Fuck
then
our
use your
opinions.
facts to tell me who the coolest anime character is.
I can't. Because I don't know who is for a fact.
Bitch.
Alright, we'll come back to him. Kuko, who is the coolest anime character of all time? Suave, Debonair, whatever. Who's the coolest anime character of all time?
Right. I just definitely Bo Jiggler.
Bo Jiggler. That's a solid answer.
You really think they believed all that peace crap?
I love that about him.
I just love how Bo Jiggler, no, Bo Jiggler at the end of the speech, he's all like, you think they bought all that junk about peace and crap? It's just like, yes! Oh, Bo Jiggler's the greatest. Oh, man, that's really hard to top. That really is. But I do have one. I have the King of Cool, one of those swagadocious characters of all time. Spike from Cowboy Bebop, hands down is one of the most suave, cool characters of all time in anime. Just
Okay, so Al, I don't remember what was the main character from Space Dandy.
Dandy.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. I know what you're talking about, but him? He's the most suave, cool character of all time?
Yeah.
Never knew his name, so I just called him Elvis.
That's
You know, you got me there.
is it sad? I first thought that was an anime. I thought that was legitimately an anime version of Johnny
So I
Bravo.
just thought he was.
I mean-
Elvis.
You know what? That might as well be Elvis. Like, yeah.
I dig it. I wouldn't play with it, but I dig it. All right, that's fair. That's fair. So, this is just for me because I've just watched it recently. Oh my god, someone put Bo Jiggler in the chat. You could put Bo Jiggler in the chat. Okay. I have to submit. I never edit these podcasts, but I kind of want to put that in now. I really do. Okay. So, I'm going to ask you guys one thing right now. I think we all can relate. What is the worst thing about school? If you have a story, add a story. What is the worst thing about school, college, elementary school, summer camp if you're that weird kid who sucked? And summer school if you're that weird kid who sucked worse than the weird kid who sucked? What do you guys think? What, like,
I'm sorry, I missed your whole entire question.
what is the worst thing about school?
Same.
What is the worst thing about what?
School. You can tell a story if you want. I don't care. What is the worst thing about school? I want Sky to go first.
Yeah, let's let Sky go first.
Yeah, let's
I want Austin to go.
Awesometon to go?
Yeah,
I got
Austin
this.
to go also, because, you know, he's Canadian.
I can go with this one.
Dude, he
That's
made it to
the
the
worst.
first grade in America. He's a proud American. Let's be real.
Okay, but did he pass the bullying test?
Does Canada even have bullies? Do they just walk up, hey, you don't say A after every sentence, A? Like, ah, dang it. And they're back at it again.
Did he apologize?
I can assure you Canada's nothing like that, but yeah, sure.
Sure.
Sure, I'll keep the stereotype alive and say that totally
Okay.
happens all the time.
Okay, so let's just
I
let's
would
definitely not
believe you.
say, like,
I believe you, but I have a friend from Nova Scotia whose name is Colton. Just gonna name drop right now if you're watching the podcast. Much love. And homeboy says A every three, like after every sentence. In fact, you were in a
Oh yeah,
party.
there's a few people out there who will say A like nonstop.
okay, so Awesometon, I'm gonna stop you on the grounds of, like, retarded stuff that goes on in
I
Canada.
think I know what you're talking about, Al.
One of the biggest robberies that ever happened in Canada was some people, like some robbers, stole 1/3 of the Canadian national supply of maple syrup. Now tell
That's
me,
funny.
where in America would that bullshit happen?
I want you to know, and I want you to fully understand Kansas or Kentucky.
You know what? You got me there.
Why K?
I feel like Kentucky is just the type. I feel like if.
Oh, come on, Al. Go
So-
ahead. Say one more thing that starts with a K. Go ahead and get your string booted off.
Cool,
You guys
cool,
remember
fast,
when we were talking about the worst thing about school, then it just went on about Canada?
That's just Brian doesn't want to
Maple
shut up.
syrup.
That's Brian doesn't want to shut up. All right, tell us best thing about, like, I'm sorry, worst thing about school. Go.
Oh, am I going?
Yeah, Canada boy.
I got like really confused. Well, the worst thing about school is having to wake up like really early, and then you actually have to sit there for like a full 6.5 hours learning the easiest shit ever. And then you pretty much just do it on your own for like an hour in every class. And then the next day, same thing. It's so boring.
That's right.
Not even fun. There's
what I'm
nothing
doing.
eye-popping about school.
I have a lot of problems with school.
I feel some type of way if I walked into my school and the teacher's like, "Oh, it's time to get on the roller coaster." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Not a fan. Not a fan. It's too early for your garbage.
Man, you're all monsters.
Yeah, right. What about you, Sky? What is the worst thing you had about
Look.
school?
Alright. I'm gonna cut off Sky real quick, sorry. I would really prefer that over. Alright guys, today's lesson is World War I, and we're gonna be talking about blah 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 blah
Okay,
blah,
I gotta
blah,
cut you
blah,
off when you're
and I'm
cutting
gonna
off
have you
Sky just for the one
research
time.
this.
Has anyone ever had
Go.
a teacher that like sounded like they were like a day away from committing suicide? You know what I'm talking about? That one
Yes.
teacher who
Oh, yeah.
There
Just
was
one-
a teacher in our history
just
department
one
at my high school.
day, and it's always just a bunch of teachers who just one day away. Like they think to themselves, like, I don't, what do I have to live for? F these kids. Like,
That
you
was
know
my
what I'm
grade 8 teacher.
talking about? That's not funny. I'm
You
so
said
sorry.
grade 8 like
No,
a weirdo.
the saddest thing though is it was because of our class. Like before going into that grade, he had no beard, his hair wasn't long. He's always trying to be, happy. As the semester goes along, Buddy grows a beard, his hair starts getting really long. He gets like
He does
bags
great
under his
stuff.
eyes, and he just looks really fucking tired all the
You
time. And he's
broke
not
your
even, like,
teeth. You were that
Yeah.
class. I was always the class after the class that broke the
No,
teacher.
no. It wasn't even really our class. It was just 2 people in our class. Like, they'd always argue with him, and he's trying to be fair with them, but then they just keep going at it.
Okay, so since you're mentioning people like
You said
that,
grade 8 like a weirdo.
Yeah,
okay,
Probably.
Canadian. Anyway, back
since
onto
you
the
mentioned
actual
people-
topic, though. Like, on the actual topic. Worst thing
Poor
about
pride.
school. Go, Sky.
The worst thing about school is pretty much many of the things in school that they teach you, you won't even use them in real life.
What are you talking about? I use
Oh, yeah.
geometry all the
Okay.
time. Have you not seen my YouTube logo?
Yeah, man, I need the Pythagorean theorem.
okay,
Trees.
here.
I said
Dude,
it.
I need trigonometry, like, really bad.
Alright, so before you guys keep joking on that, actually,
What's
Yeah,
the
that's
square
true.
root?
And then pride comes in and proves us all wrong.
Moving
Yes,
on to the
I
next
will.
topic.
No, I actually ain't got my turn on this topic.
Got
either, Al.
skipped
Stop
again.
that there.
Moving on
No.
to
Al,
Chief.
first
Chief,
off, I ain't got my
Chief.
turn, and
Chief.
I'm the last person in the room.
Chief,
Listen to
what
me.
do you think about school? What
Listen
do you
to me.
Chief, what is the worst thing?
Shut up, bro. Jesus Christ.
Chief, what's the worst thing about school? Go.
English class.
To the monsters.
Why
To the
English?
monsters.
You already know this language by heart.
Out to the yard.
Okay.
My
Okay, now that we've
first
gotten all the short
language.
answers out of the
All I
way.
need is grammar
all-
and to know how to know how to write a sentence.
Okay. Now that we've gotten
I
all the
like
short
chocolate.
answers.
I don't need 6 different English classes to teach me the same thing year in, year out.
We gotta
know,
make sure you
right?
can still read and write, bro. We gotta double check. You could have forgot it.
They don't teach us
yeah.
how to do taxes. They don't
That
teach
thing that's basically like riding a bike, you never forget how to do. We need to teach you that 6 years
Dude, I
ago.
forgot how to read and write just yesterday. What are you talking about?
Oh, wait, Marcus with a... Wait.
Marcus with a Q?
Okay, Pride
Wait a
decided to
minute,
dox me,
that's not
Loki.
right.
Pride decided Loki dox me. Alright, after we've gotten all the quick short answers out the way, now we'll let Pride.
And then short answers on testers are another stupid thing.
Alright, so Al,
also test.
Al, remind me of the question. You said the worst thing about school, right?
You only get one.
Exams.
Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Exams aren't even hard.
Wait, what?
I
Did you, say,
know.
wait, did you say people?
Yes.
Yes.
People,
You know-
period. I'm done. Let's move on to the next
That
topic.
was pretty
I
spectacular.
want to come back at that somewhat.
Go for it.
I-
Go
Because
for it.
people, okay, my friends are like one of the only reasons I actually
Okay.
go to school at this point.
Okay,
really.
but if people are the reason you're going to school, then why the fuck are you going to school and not some bar?
They call it legally obligated.
Exactly, because I'm too young to go to a bar.
No, you're not.
Dumbass.
You're just too young to sit at the bar.
I'm not gonna go outside and be like, "Hey, I'm too young to enter," but
No, you're too
Well,
young
I got-
to sit at the bar itself. You're still able to go into the building. It's a fucking building. You're just not allowed to be where they're selling the alcohol in there.
Then why go? That's like going to a pool party and then staring at all the kids swimming.
see,
I would legit not allowed to enter.
Why would you ever do that to yourself? Let me go to this pool party and I'm going to
Okay.
stare at all the kids who get to swim and have fun. I'm going to go drown myself. What?
That's like going to the water park and tanning.
yeah, like honestly, if I didn't have friends at school, I'd end up like my grade 8 teacher, man. Straight up.
A day away. Just one day.
Yeah, one bad day away from just doing it.
Okay, but you guys wanted to revisit my answer.
Okay.
And
Well, no, that's about it, really. You just wanted to go on to that. What about you, Kuko? What about you? What's the worst thing about school?
oh, we missed Kuko. How the
Yeah.
fuck did we miss Kuko?
I'm waiting on Kuko. I'm
Get
not.
in.
I've been in the trap. I've been waiting. Kuko, worst thing about school?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were hit him.
Wait, what?
Everything.
School.
Okay,
Everything.
I will flop my penis in your forehead.
Everything.
You'll say one thing and you'll give us an actual
Ow.
answer. Oh, fuck. Hey, no, shut up. It's too late. You already said the word. It's too late.
Al, no,
Give
calm
me
down.
an
Quit
answer,
hitting them
Kuko.
with his triggers. Kuko, you can't just hit people's triggers like that.
No.
I hate absolutely everything about school.
You keep saying
There
that.
is no good points that you can get me to say.
You're okay. I got you right
I
now.
have to wake.
I got
I have
everyone
to
beat.
wake up early. I can't draw whenever the hell I want.
Yes, you
People
can.
are fucking stupid.
Yeah,
And
they
no,
are.
I cannot.
I have
Okay,
the
what kind
one
of school do
thing.
you go to where you couldn't draw?
I got
'Cause
you
I got
right
away
now.
with it.
I got you right now. The one thing that everyone agrees sucks about school.
Literally told
The
me to
worst
stop
thing
drawing.
about school that there is undeniably true is the food.
The food sucks.
I've never
You
tried
see,
it.
that's why I go outside and walk to the pizza place near us, and then I just buy a slice.
How much money do you have? Like, you get like 2 slices of pizza, like 2 like actual like full pizzas a day, and then at lunch you're at school, you're just like, I'm just gonna buy.
Okay,
a
okay,
pizza.
I don't get a whole entire pizza a day. That's like a once a month thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Okay, so this
overstepped
guy's
my
swimming in
bounds.
money. Let's go ahead and like back off that though. Al, on my grounds, I just kind of brought lunch with me every day.
Dude, school lunches suck.
Oh, yeah, there's
I
that
had
too.
a grilled
The one-
cheese sandwich that me and my friends actually taste tested against actual cardboard. You know what tasted better? The literal cardboard. I wish I was lying.
Our school made one good thing, and that was like where they took like not chicken nuggets, but chicken bites basically, like fried chicken
Oh, every
bites for the
school
most
has
part.
one thing they do good. My school had this thing called Mexican pizza, which now that I say it out loud sounds super racist. And the only thing that was Mexican about it was its shape, because it was an octagon. I don't know how that's
square.
Mexican, but it
It was
is.
square.
We had an octagon pizza slice
I
that
know
was
what
called.
you're talking about. They call it Mexican pizza. It has like yellow cheese and it's like square.
Mine was octagon. Your school
Ours
sucks.
ours is square. And
My
it has,
school
like,
was
yellow
creative.
cheese.
Your school hates you.
Okay.
Where?
My school had the dignity to be like, oh, well, let's at least make it something interesting. Here's an octagon. Like, his school was like, no, dude, F that. These kids don't know better. Give them a square. Call it an octagon.
But our school, they did this thing called firecracker chicken, which was that chicken bites, and it was like in hot sauce, basically.
And your school has nothing creative.
I'd rather, honest to God, I hate the sheer fact that Chief School gave him discount Mexican pizza. And Mexican pizza is just discount good pizza. So.
Yeah, like, they gave you the easy, like, not easy.
The easy bake oven.
No, okay, yeah, they gave you the easy bake at like 50% off, on top of a 20% off sale.
Okay. So, we've gone over an hour in the podcast, which means it's time. Well, I mean, we only supposed to do it 30 minutes ago, but I mean, you guys are ridiculous. It's time to throw some fantastical shade. And I have been cooking up a storm for the past couple of months.
Bojangler!
So, Al, how much of it is aimed at me? That's the next question.
I have been cooking up a storm. Number one, if you're watching this podcast and you're a female and you are associated with me and you're not my girlfriend, click off the podcast right now. This might get a little touchy. Let it be known that the worst thing, like, I know a lot of guys, if you're like a beta male, this is actually one of the best things to happen to you. But for those of us who are alphas, this is the most annoying thing. Is when you get into a relationship with a woman, and then every other girl you talk to suddenly wants your dick. That is the most annoying thing. I have a legitimately text message from a friend of mine who, at the same day me and Megan became an official couple, sent me, hey, followed by 3 kissy faces. And I was like, you and I aren't a couple. We have never been a couple. We will never, probably never be, but really, never gonna be a couple. Why?
I like how you had to think about it.
I mean, because Megan,
Well,
it's not, because, like, I can't control Megan, but from my end of it, I don't know if I'm dating anybody. You know what I mean? I'm like, until Megan's like, oh, we're Gucci, that's about it, really. You know
Can Megan control Megan?
Yeah, like, I can't be all like, you wish to stay with me now. You don't have a choice.
without your consent.
Yeah,
So,
right?
so what I'm hearing is that he's got Code Geass's girlfriend.
Basically, but no, essentially, like, when it came to me and Meg just, like, understood, like, we have a mutual understanding. We're just, like, we just understand each other, and it's awesome. But I genuinely hate that. I hate the fact that the second you get single, the second you're in a relationship, all the single girls who you talk to are just like, I kind of want a piece of that. And it's so annoying because it happens.
That's annoying.
It happens so often to me. So terribly often. Pride witnessed a moment of it one time where, I'm not going to say who, not going to say hi, but me and Pride are chilling with a couple homies, right? Chilling with a homie or whatever. There's a girl there. She's got a date to something. She rates her date a 6 out of 10. She rates me and Pride. Pride gets a fantastical 8 to an 8.5. I get a 9.9999999. Like I'm a German dude screaming no for 5 seconds. It's like a German man falling to my death.
He asked for a realistic number and got knocked down to a 9.5. He should have just taken a 9.9.
I wanted a 3. You are clearly going on a like. It was just such a like. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, but you know, in all fairness, like
we're not
the thing that would upset. Oh yeah, we're not dropping names, but like, hell, I might actually go after that one.
Go for it, dude. Just don't show up the podcast.
Right
You're Gucci.
on.
Don't show up the podcast, or you're good.
Oh, I'm not going to.
Trying to be good.
We're out here to do good.
Like, look at everyone in this Discord.
It ain't like I'm the one talking bad about her. That's you.
No,
That's
I'm
your
talking,
problem.
I'm not mad at her or anything. I just think
I know.
it's so weird how the universe aligns itself in such a fashion that she so happens to hit me up the same day that this is happening.
But Al, let me hit you with the worst part about that though. See, you see the bad part is as soon as you get in a relationship, everybody shows up. The worst part is whenever that relationship fails, if it does, everybody freaking disappears.
I'm not a beta male, and I'm usually not like. Oh, be careful with my wording here. I don't want to offend.
No, I mean I'm like, okay, I have like 6 people who like me while I'm with this person. Okay, that's cool. And then it's just like falls out of a relationship. Well, that was rough. Well, at least like where'd everybody go?
Yeah, for me, I don't have that situation. No, usually if I fall out of a relationship, there's girls who still want to get with me. I just don't want to be with them because you know.
Yeah, I mean, when I say that, I mean like the ones that I actually was like, I consider it. Like whenever I look down, I'm like,
they're still
they're
there.
gone.
Sometimes.
For me, they're gone.
Sometimes. It's not
Every
exactly.
time.
I know what you're talking about. Because the second someone wants you, you're wanted. The second no one wants you, I mean, not wanted, let's be careful. The second you're not wanted by that same person anymore, they're like, well, it's kind of like the last box of cereal on an aisle. It's like, well, I mean, I did come here for Lucky Charms, but if it's the last box, there's something wrong with it. Like, it's like, no. You go grab that box of cereal and have a delicious breakfast, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, but it also means there's something right. Everybody's getting you.
Yeah, like, people are stupid. So, like, honest to God, like, that, like, it's so annoying. Like, it's so annoying.
I'll agree on that, to be honest.
What about you guys? Is there any shade that you guys want to throw? Because I still got more, but what about you guys? Let's pass it on to Kuko. Kuko, throw some shade.
I don't throw shade.
You're
God, you didn't pick me for once.
You're a liar.
Alright, awesome, so let's go.
Kuko, no.
Fuck you.
Kuko, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're full of it.
Oh, I'm not going to say I don't throw shade, but like, I've already thrown my limit for today.
Not you, Pride. Kuko's a liar. Let's hear Kuko.
Hey, I'm a nice guy.
You're a nice guy.
lie.
You're a nice guy. You're a liar.
I am a nice guy. I do not throw shade.
Big man, tell the truth. Quit lying to
Guys,
the people.
okay, if you're gonna ask him to tell the truth,
children who
we're
want
gonna
to
be
hear
here.
your shade.
Guys,
I do not throw shade.
we're gonna be here for an extra hour if you keep asking him to tell the truth.
Well, wait,
Alright,
all right. Yo,
Alright, I'm
Chief.
kicking up my feet. Let's listen.
Chief, I know you've been waiting for this for a while, Chief, because you got some shade you wanted to throw. Let's hear it, Chief. Anybody, anything, any concept, and just throw shade. Just feel
Chief, I just want you to know you've always been my friend. We're like you. Never said anything bad about you.
I love you, Austin.
Love you too,
Hey,
my guy.
Chief, remember what I said earlier about you, like, you have never thrown shade at me because you've never really had a leg to stand on and do it? Right now you have a leg to stand on. I want to hear it.
I don't have any legs.
You lost them in the war.
Neither does anyone.
But no, come on, Chief, come on, because I know you got some shade you've been.
I mean, the only shade I could potentially throw at Chief, period, was like early on how he just kind of muted me every fucking time I got in a party with him.
That's what I'm talking. You were loud.
Yeah, my ears were hurting.
But I still am loud. There is no difference between me then and me now.
To be fair, Pride, I've done it a few times too.
To be fair, Pride, you got muted. Like you got muted yesterday because me and Austin were trying to talk, and you would take it like on cloud 13.
Yeah, you guys were like right next to your mics. No, it was like in your mouth, and you guys are talking.
Okay.
You guys like imagine Sky's ASMR, but like actual talking. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I'm fully aware I was loud yesterday, but as I said, for me, the reason was for me was like I had this here is actually a new mic that I'm still using on my phone.
Fair enough.
And the new mic, it has a different level of detection from the one that was fucking broken. As it halfway across the room from me right now, still on the floor.
Excuse me.
So,
May I have the floor? May I throw some more shade real quick, please?
sure.
Owl has now.
Do it.
Kuko Pesto, you have been slacking on these uploads. I know that you got a strike in your channel, and you're currently streaming on Twitch, but like most proud YouTubers, you could easily do a video saying that we're streaming on Twitch live right now. Come check it out. You have done no effort to continue daily uploads, and I am deeply hurt by this. What happened, man? Like, I know you got hit with that strike, but come on, bro.
I was getting tired before the strike even showed up. Then the strike happened. I'm like, well, fuck that. I'm already.
He's using excuses. You don't love your audience.
I don't know half of my audience actually, and unsub because I didn't include his character into the Pesto clan. Yeah,
Hyperion has fainted.
I'm sorry, that's the funniest thing I've heard all night.
He was daily disliking my videos for a long ass time. It's just
So, like, let me
okay.
get this straight. So,
You're salty.
you
as
were
fuck.
on the teeter-totter of, like, quitting doing daily videos anyway, and you needed any excuse. And YouTube gods, like, slapped you across the butt 3 times, told you to look at what they gave you, and look at what you did, and you're like, alright, sweet, I'll just quit. Is that what I got, basically?
Still upload. It's just that after the
I
copyright strike and
want
the fact that I
daily
can't
content.
stream, And the fact that I can't stream anymore is just like, why the fuck should I even bother? I'm not getting too many subs from this.
Who here wants daily content from Kuko?
All in favor, say aye.
If it's quality, aye.
It is you.
I
This
just
idiot said E. It is unanimous.
I've been playing nothing but Dragon Ball Online for the past few days.
Whoa, you better start
There's
recording it.
plenty of content you can make on Dragon Ball Online.
I want to watch this game. That's a fucking.
I mean, like, look, Big Man, how often do you share pictures of random shit you're looking at in Dragon Ball Online in your own
Often.
Discord?
And how many times do people often tell you they have no clue what they're looking at?
No, you do it quite often, or you just talk about it for like an hour and a
Oh,
half.
he doesn't. He doesn't do it often. All right, to Twitter we go.
I'm
To Twitter we go.
Yeah, he also like talks to everyone for like 2 hours just about Dragon Ball Online. And I'm like, this is still going on?
Yeah, we're going to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to Twitter real quick. We're going to Twitter just a minute.
I'm in there too.
Yeah, like Sky even hops in the conversations every now and then too. Like my ass, you don't have any content to upload.
You can make t-shirts in 2K.
That's.
Record videos though, and most of the
I
time.
just realized I failed you.
I usually have incredibly loud background music playing, so I don't want anyone to hear that.
I just realized how much I failed you. I'm wearing a shirt.
Die. Go die.
Yeah, come on, like always be shirtless when you're home. The second you get through those doors, take it off.
Okay,
first off,
so-
I'm in college.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna be shirtless in my house until the winter kicks in.
Okay.
Once
So let's do
once
this
the cold
right now.
weather shows up,
I've decided to go to we're at Kuko Pesto's official Twitter. We're at the media that he tweets out, and the first picture is literally the first picture that I see, September 23rd, which is pinned, is a photo of Mocha and Kuko from any Kuko. It's Kuko from Dragon Ball Online. Followed by another post, which is a screenshot from Dragon Ball Online saying, I love this game, I love this community, I love these players, I just love Dragon Ball Online so much. The players are just nice. It's a screenshot of chat. Let's scroll down, shall we? It is another photo of a raid boss that was like, okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just see. We have a nice, lovely photo of characters that, you know, he drew. And then you just keep scrolling down. Oh, there it is again. At, you know, Dragon Ball Online. Kuko Pesto. I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, you do videos on it.
Oh yeah, by the way, Kuko, I didn't ask
hey,
you
help!
about
This
that.
game is awesome.
Yeah, I need to ask you that real quick. Like, it's a good game. How did you get it?
Dragon Ball Online Global from their main site.
I will probably be picking up that game and putting out console on my channel sometime soon.
I will put that website in the Discord.
Alright, thank you.
I have been trying to recruit other people. Why do you think I won't shut up about it?
You didn't invite me, you
Yeah,
dumb
but
hooker.
here goes the problem. You're just talking about it. You're not giving us a way to get it.
Yeah,
I thought you knew how to get it.
you
No,
didn't
I
invite
didn't.
anybody,
I
you
just
dumb
asked you. How do you download Dragon Ball Online? I just had to ask you right now.
Not to mention, I did put a link several times, and
Okay. What the?
Leave it to me because
A little bit of lag, but we're Gucci. Anyway,
Yeah.
let it be known,
there you go.
Kuko's a dumb hooker and did not prep anybody. I'm just openly saying this for the world to know.
What do you mean you don't have the content?
How long is this?
what?
This podcast?
You know what?
That's the wrong button.
You want to know how long the podcast is?
Yes.
We have another. I mean, we end usually at 1:30, and we have another like legitimately 20 minutes. I mean, not 20, 10 minutes basically. However,
30?
Time to be.
Well, tell me where I'm at.
I'm not timeline. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's 12 for me. Anyway, I'm saying like, as far as the podcast, we go for an hour and 30 minutes usually, just because my podcasts aren't too long and we kind of talk over each other and stumble. And usually we like to go. I like to go for a 2-hour podcast if I can make it happen. But we are a little rusty, so I thought we'd go for an hour and 30 minutes today. Which means we have 10 minutes left to podcast. So that's
Can I download this on the iMac?
get out of my
Can you try?
get out of my Discord.
The fuck's an iMac?
I will agree. What is that? I've never heard of it. What is that?
Get out of my Discord.
Whatever it is, it sounds disappointing.
Right here, Yamcha.
It starts with,
I'm actually being extremely serious right here. What the hell is an iMac? What is that?
Something that, I can't even.
did you think I wasn't serious? It just sounds disappointing.
Okay. So let's...
I'm looking this up.
Okay. Everyone here plays Dragon Ball
Do
Xenoverse.
you mean a Macintosh?
We're not doing this. We gotta keep it going, boys. Everyone here plays, have played, or does play if requested to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.